Welcome to today's mat yoga practice. So we're actually going to use a mat today. Um, I wanted to do a little practice with you for sinus congestion. We're kind of coming into the season where snot is a real thing. So you may want to have your Kleenexes nearby or your hanky or whatever you use. What we're going to do is a couple of standing postures just to get everything moving. One of the side effects when you have sinus congestion, though, is that you can get extra dizzy. You're more likely to become dizzy. So if you notice that you're feeling extra dizzy today, take a breath, take some time, maybe back off the number of repetitions that we're going to do for some of this up-down stuff. But the idea is to get things moving, because when our sinuses build up all this extra snot, if it's just sitting around, that's usually when things go bad. So our goal today is to get all those fluids moving. So we're going to do most of our practice standing. We're going to start with one breathing thing. So you find a way to sit that feels comfortable for you. You do not have to sit the way I'm sitting. You can sit in a chair. And what we're going to do is called a little bellows breath. And really, we're breathing through the nose. So even if you're congested today, give it a try, especially the breathing out through your nose part, just to start to create some space, to create a little expulsion. And again, have your hanky, your Kleenexes, whatever snot collection device you like. Okay, so we're going to start with an easy breath. Bring one hand to your belly and the other hand to your chest. And just take a couple of breaths. Try and breathe through your nose here, just so you can begin to become aware, to notice how you're breathing today. Maybe noticing what level of congestion you have today. You may notice that it's easier to breathe in through one side than the other. Just checking in, just noticing where you are right now. Now you continue to breathe. I'm going to talk about this technique, this bellows breath. It's a strong inhale and exhale through your nose. We're going to do 10 quick inhale, exhale. So that inhale and exhale is one. We're going to do 10 rounds. And then we're going to stop and take a free breath. And then we're going to do another 10 rounds. Stop, take a breath. So we're going to do 3 rounds of 10. Are you with me? Have I killed you with the math yet? All right. So if you need to blow your nose now, take a second to do it. If at any point during the breathing practice you start to get dizzy or it's just not working for you, back off. You can always fast forward through this part. But if you can, let's try. Now take a free breath. Did I catch you? Okay, so we're going to do it again fast. And just breathe. All right, if you're still with me, we're going to do one more round. You go at your speed. And breathe. Now you may need to blow your nose because we got stuff moving already. If you need to, take a minute, come back. You can always press pause. And then we're going to move into a standing position. So you get there however you like. Now, as you come up into a standing position, you may feel that blood flow through your legs. You may feel a little dizzy, so give yourself a minute. Just take a breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Now we're going to return to an easy inhale and exhale. Again, the invitation is to try and breathe through your nose. Try and get that motion of the air through your nostrils. If that's not an option, if you're still really congested, breathe however you can. We're going to start by moving the arms. So when you inhale, just sweep both arms out to the sides, reaching up toward the ceiling as high as you can. And then when you exhale, arms come out to the sides and down. If you like, as you inhale, you can raise your arms, raise your chin. And then on that exhale, tuck your chin, reaching your arms out to the sides and down. All right, I'm going to invite you to do 2 more. All right, you stay where you are. Do 1 more time. Inhale, reach out and up. I'm just giving you the side view. This time when you exhale, you're going to bend at the hips. Reach your arms out to the sides, folding forward as far as you can. Keep your knees bent a little bit, your spine long. When you inhale, we're lifting up halfway, reaching out to the sides. And then when you exhale, fold all the way forward. Now inhale, lift all the way up. Keep those knees bent. Reach all the way up and then stay standing. Just let your arms come out to the sides and down. So our goal here is not so much about stretching the hamstrings as it is about that up down. So if you're not feeling too dizzy, again, inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, reaching out to the sides and down. Inhale, just lift up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, reach out to the sides and up. Stay standing. Just let your arms come out to the sides and down. All right, I'm going to invite you to do 1 more round. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, bending at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Say hi to Floyd. Now on your next inhale, stand all the way up. Reach all the way up. Stay standing. Just let your arms come out to the sides and down. And then roll your shoulders a little bit. Again, feel the effect of that up and down. Maybe you need to blow your nose again. Maybe you just feel the action, a little bit of heat in your body. All right, so now we're going to do some standing twists. Again, if you're feeling that up and down stuff a lot, getting a little dizzy, listen to your body, not me, and just pay attention. But we're going to start with the feet just hip distance away from each other. And then you're going to take your right hand to the outside of your opposite leg. That left arm can stay alongside your body. So if you're feeling a little dizzy, you can just go halfway. But all we're going to do is fold over your legs. At the same time, you're dragging that right hand down the outside of your left leg, turning your chest to the left. And then when you inhale, come all the way back up. So just go as far as it feels good. We're going to do it again. Exhale. Try and breathe through your nose. Inhale, come all the way up. 2 more, just like that. Feeling that rotation through your spine as you go forward. And then coming back up. Maybe bend your knees a little bit more because we're going to do 1 more and stay there. So you're folding forward. Now stay here. Take a breath. See if you can bring that left arm out parallel to the floor. So your shoulders should be pretty neutral here, maybe a little action behind your shoulder blade. On your inhale, I want you to open your chest, rotating your chest to the left a little bit more. Just reach that left arm up toward the ceiling, maybe 70%. And then when you exhale, bring your arm parallel to the floor again. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, reaching up. Feel that rotation through your spine. Exhale, arm parallel to the floor. If you can, 1 more time, maybe make it a little smaller. Find a spot you can keep that left arm reaching up and then turn your chin toward the floor here. Keep that rotation through your spine, your chest turning to the left. Now you're going to release your left arm. Bring both hands down towards your feet. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck here. And then bend your knees a little bit more slowly, slowly. Stand all the way up. Take your time. And again, feel that shift in gravity. Maybe feel all the mucus draining from your head. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. Start moving around. Take 1 more breath just to center yourself. And then we'll do the other side. So this time, left hand comes to the outside of your right hip. Right arm's alongside your body. If you don't know your left and your right, I should have said this before, but we're just doing the other side, okay? So on your next exhale, you're folding forward. You choose how deeply you fold forward, but try and rotate your chest to the right as you go. And then when you inhale, come all the way back up. Again, like that, exhale, twisting your chest to the right as you fold forward. Inhale, lifting back up. We're going to do one more, folding forward. And then you get to stay there. Find a spot you can stay. Pull your belly button in, rotating your chest to the right. Now we're going to move this right arm. Start with your right arm, kind of neutral, parallel to the floor. On your inhale, you're going to rotate your chest a little bit more, reaching that right arm up, only go about 70%. And then when you exhale, bring your arm parallel to the floor again. So inhale, rotating through your chest, breathing through your nose if you can. Exhale, arm parallel. Okay, one more time. Rotating that chest to the right. Find a spot you can keep your arm, and then just turn your chin towards your toes. Take a breath here. And then you get to bring both arms to the floor. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Think about the top of your head just pointing toward the floor here, relaxing your shoulders as much as you can. And then you're going to bend your knees a little bit more. Slowly stand all the way up. Take your time. Come up to standing, maybe roll those shoulders a little bit. And feel the shift. Feel that change in gravity. Doing all right? Are you getting warm? The other piece of this particular practice is it increases the heat in your body. So if you're having a bit of a warm flash, a little heat wave, just give yourself a minute. Feel that heat moving through your body. All right. Now we're going to start with one foot forward. So let's start with that right foot. It's easy. It doesn't have to be a giant step. But what I want to do is do a little left-right integration. One of the things that happens naturally is our brain automatically chooses one nostril to focus on for a while, and then it switches. So we're going to balance both halves of our brain if we can. So left-right awareness. That's my excuse anyway. Did I talk long enough? Do you feel stable? All right, so start with your legs straight. See if you can bring that right hand behind your back. If your shoulder doesn't love it, just keep your right hand on your leg. We're going to move this left arm. So on your inhale, at the same time, you're going to bend your front knee, reach that left arm forward and up. Feel that little baby back bend. And then when you exhale, straighten your knee, arm comes down. Really pull your belly button in on that exhale. Do this a couple more times. Nice and easy. Really pulling that belly button in on your exhale. We're going to do one more. Bend your front knee, raise that arm up, and then we're going to do some more forward bends. So this time, keeping your front knee bent. When you exhale, just reach forward and fold over your front leg. Now your hand can come to your leg, it can come to the floor, whatever you can reach comfortably. Your back heel wants to stay on the floor, so you're pushing down through that back heel. Now we're going to strengthen the back a little bit. On your inhale, you're going to lift your chest parallel to the floor. Try and tuck your chin. So you're not lifting your chin, you're lifting your chest. And then when you exhale, you get to fold over that front leg. Keep your knee bent. So inhale, lifting. If you're feeling frisky, you can bring that left arm alongside your head, reaching out through your left arm. Exhale, folding forward. Okay, we're going to do two more, just that little half lift, extending through your spine. Okay, one more time, lifting and then folding forward. Now you get to stay folding forward. Bring both hands to your leg, to the floor, wherever your arms fall. Try and relax your neck and then just straighten that front knee a little bit. Now you get the stretch in your hamstring. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck, letting all that blood flow to your brain, to your sinuses. Now you're going to bend your front knee. Slowly stand all the way up. Nice strong legs all the way up. And then step your feet together. Take a breath. Again, let gravity recalculate. Adjusting to this new plane of gravity. All right, let's do the other side. Less talking, more doing. So left foot forward, right foot back. Left hand can be on your left leg or behind your back. You choose. This left shoulder might be different, so pay attention. On your inhale, at the same time, you're going to bend your front knee, reach that right arm forward and up. And then when you exhale, return to the starting spot, really pulling your belly button in like you're tucking your tailbone as you return. So inhale, feel all that space in your chest. Exhale, returning. We're going to do two more. Nice strong legs. All right, the next time your front knee is bent, your arm is up, you get to stay there. Pull your belly button in though. Keep your abdomen nice and strong, keep long. Front knee stays bent. When you exhale, we're gonna fold forward. Again, your hand can come to your leg, it can come to the floor. It might be different on this side. Pay attention. Keeping both heels pressing into the floor on your next inhale, you're gonna lift your spine up halfway. Use that right arm however it feels useful. Exhale, folding forward. So pay attention to your body. Inhale, little lift, tucking your chin a tiny bit. Exhale, folding forward. Think about your nose dropping towards your knee, keeping that front knee bent. Again, little lift. And folding forward. Last one. The next time you're folding over that front leg, you get to stay there. Bring both hands to your leg, to the floor, whatever you got. And then if you like, you can straighten that front knee a little bit. Looking for that little extra stretch in your left hamstring. Keep your belly button pulling in. Keep those hips pressing straight back. And then you're going to bend your front knee. Using your arms however you like. You get to stand all the way up. And then step your feet together. Feel the heat. All right, take another breath. Letting your body adjust. Checking in. Maybe noticing those sinuses. All right, now we've got one more round of forward bends. If you've had enough, you can just skip through. You can just watch, whatever you need to do. Try and keep your feet about hip distance away from each other here. We want to stabilize the sacrum, the hips a little bit, because that one foot forward sometimes can cause a little distress there. So we want to get strong. We're going to start small. You're just going to bend your knees, keeping your heels pressing into the floor, keeping your knees pointing forward as you bend. And then straighten and clench your glutes. Squeeze those butt cheeks tight. Now relax your glutes, bending your knees. Nice and easy. You can even catch your breath here. Might even cool off a little bit. We're going to do two more. Little bend. And then straighten. Last one. Just that little baby bend. And then straighten. All right. Now we're going to do that same baby squat. We're going to add a forward bend to it. So hands are on your legs. Bending your knees, folding forward. Let your hands glide down your legs, bringing your chest, your belly towards your thighs. Try and tuck your chin here so you get that little pull of gravity on your head. Now keep your knees bent when you inhale. Lift through your chest and then straighten your legs. Can we do it again? Exhale, bending deep. Pull that belly button in. Think about tucking your tailbone as you tuck your chin. Inhale, lifting your chest. Try not to lift your chin. Straightening your legs all the way up. Now here's the challenge. Two more. You make it as big or as small as you need. Keeping that butt low. Lift your chest first, then use your legs. Should be nice and strong. Last one. Keeping your knees bent. Lift your chest. And then all the way up. Take a breath. All right. Now you can stay standing, or you can come into a seated position. You can even sit in a chair in your sofa. For this next one, we're going to do another breathing practice. And this one's going to be more of a balancing practice for you. So this is called alternate nostril breathing. And the tricky part here is you're breathing in through one side, out through the other. And then you go from that other side. You breathe in and then breathe out through the first side. I'm going to use a little left-right direction for you. If you no longer know your left and your right, you can just pick a side. If you have your glasses on, you might want to move them out of the way. The way I was taught was the hand position is you take your first two fingers and curl them in. So you can use your thumb and then your ring finger as valves for your nostrils to really focus that in. If you're really congested today, if your breath is really forced, especially through one side, instead of giving a valve, what you can do is you can take your finger or your thumb and press away. You know those breathe right strips that open your nostrils wider? You can use your fingers for that instead. Now that I've confused you with a lot of information, hopefully you're in a nice, comfortable seated position, spine is long. And then what we're going to do is we're going to completely close off that right nostril and then adjust your left nostril however you need, maybe opening it up a little bit more, breathing in through that left side first. And then you're going to switch your fingers so you're closing that left nostril all the way, adjusting the right side so you can breathe out through the right nostril. Now keep that right nostril open so you can breathe in through the right side and then out through the left. So now you know the rhythm. Find that rhythm, breathing in and then switching sides, breathing out. Try and keep your breathing easy. We don't want to have that bellows breath added to this. Breathing in through the other side and then out through the first. Now, if you're going faster than me, that's okay. You find your rhythm. Kind of like a horseshoe. In and out. If you get lost, just stop, take a free breath. The next time you breathe out through that left side, let your arm relax. Take a free breath and just notice the effect. Maybe there's no effect for you. That's okay. A lot of times these practices are just a try to see what works for you and what doesn't. It may be something that's going to work for you one day and not today, but just give it a try. See if you've opened up some space through your sinuses. Remember that if you would lay down on your back right now, you might get a little sinus drainage because we've increased the heat. We've built some heat here. So if you want to sit for a minute, take some time. See if you can stay upright to let gravity help with that drainage, to open up your sinuses. You can always come back to that alternate nostril breathing. It's more relaxing and balancing than that bellows breath that we started with. So hopefully you got a couple of things, even if you just got a little sweat on today. Really enjoy your body, and thanks so much for playing. Namaste.